Hey YouTube, it's me Spotty, hope you're all doing great. Welcome to another weekly cubing topicals. Today, I just want to talk about something that's been going around the cubing community a lot, and it's the fact that Moyu's been making a lot of new 3x3s. But before we start talking about this, I'd just like to give one quick update, and it's that I got my first ever tester unboxing. So a couple days ago, I received a package from cubetopia.com.au, and it had a couple of puzzles in it, one of which was the Waylong GTS, which I'm doing the 3x3 average on right now. But that's sort of exciting. Well, it's really exciting. And the unboxing for that will be the next video, I think. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's get started with this video. The reason I'm talking about this topic is because it was on a podcast called The Cubing Show, which is just a cubing podcast that's hosted by 3 guys in Australia. But they were saying that people saying this didn't have any reason to, and there's no problem with Moyu making new 3x3s, it doesn't really affect you. And to a point, I agree with them. But one thing that they did mention was the fact that having so many 3x3s is sort of confusing for us, but especially new cubers. So when I first got into cubing, well, I got into cubing about a year and a half ago, and there weren't that many 3x3s, but there were a reasonable number of them. But now there's so many 3x3s, so if you were just getting into cubing or if you wanted to get a 3x3, then it's sort of confusing. And even for some older cubers, like people who've been cubing for a year or half a year, I'm pretty sure it's still a decision that's sort of more difficult since there are so many 3x3s. So that's just one reason why the release of so many 3x3s is not good. And another point that they didn't mention was the fact that some people want Moyu to release, not just Moyu, other companies too, but mainly Moyu, because they've been releasing quite a few 3x3s. Not necessarily under Moyu's name, but under sub-branches of YJ/Moyu. But anyway, the other fact that some people wanted to take into consideration is the fact that they want Moyu to release some different puzzles other than 3x3. Like higher order puzzles or just non-WCA puzzles as well. And yeah, I sort of agree with that. Like, there are not that many 4x4 puzzles in art, or even 2x2s. But 3x3 is sort of the main event, I guess. And it's probably the one that Moyu makes the most money out of. So them putting their time into more new 3x3s is sort of understandable, I guess. And the other point they made was that all the new 3x3s don't really have many improvements in terms of performance. But I've sort of got to disagree with that, because even though there are minor differences, and most of the time the main difference is the feel, there are still minor improvements over each other. And to a lot of people, those minor differences won't really affect their times or anything. But to a world-class speed cuber, like Felix for example, little things that might not seem so significant could affect their times. Not by much, but enough to be the difference between breaking a world record or not, type deal. But I also agree with them in the fact that having so many 3x3s gives you variety and option, and you can choose one that really suits you in terms of turning style and whatever feel you like. I don't know, that's just my opinion though. Tell me down in the comment section below whether you like the fact that Moyu is releasing so many 3x3s, or if you don't, and whether you agree or disagree with the things that I've said. But anyway, if you did like this video, feel free to smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to be notified of future content. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. This 5x5 has been around for roughly 1 year, so how does it compare to some of the newer 5x5s on the market? Hey YouTube, it's me Spotty, hope you're all doing great. Today we've got a review of the Cyclone Boys 5x5.